Studio 10 on the road at Rivertown Adventures. It's all part of the Love Lansing Like a Local campaign with the Greater Lansing Convention and Visitors Bureau. And I'm with Paul Brogan, who's the owner of Rivertown Adventures. And Paul is a brave man because he decided, let's go in the kayaks. This is my first time ever in a kayak. We actually went out a little bit, but then Paul trapped me here, so I can't
Stay
move
stationary here for a minute.
But yeah, but this is cool because, you know, a lot of people may be, with the pandemic, we realize that a lot of people are trying new things. And this is a great thing. If they've never gone kayaking before, this is a great thing for any age for somebody to come try, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, virtually every single day we're open, we will have people come down and want to try out kayaking for the first time. And we offer a couple great options for that, for beginner level kayaking experience. Getting in the water downtown Lansing here, generally the current flow of the river is pretty low. Especially now with the lack of rain that we've had, it's moving really calmly. So getting in downtown here and paddling around and getting that experience is great for beginners. If you've got a child, you can get in one of these longer boats that I'm in, a double kayak. You have seats in the front and the back, and you can have a child in the front, adult in the back, and children some experience that way too.
Yeah.
And we also offer kayaking at Krigo Park, Fidelity Lake on the east side of Lansing, which is a nice still water experience. You're not on a flowing body of water. You're in a nice, clear, small 15-acre lake that you can get on and off the lake easily too. A wonderful place to try kayaking.
And if people have never been down to Rivertown Adventures, there's a couple of different ways to get into the water, right? How does that work? Because I was worried. I'm going to tell you, as a beginner, I'm like, how am I going to get in this? But it was super simple.
Yeah. So accessing the river, there you'll find a lot of different types of access points at different locations along the river in any area that you go to. Sometimes you're just kind of sliding in right off the dirt right into the water, which generally works just fine. But you'll find that in the Lansing area, Ingham County Parks, Lansing Parks, up in the DeWitt area and the Looking Glass River as well, you'll see these easy launches, which is kind of, you're off of the extension of it right now. The easy launch is a wonderful way to easily get in and out of the water without tipping your boat. And they're also handicap accessible. So if you're bound, you can easily get into your boat by using the bench system to drop into your kayak and roll off right into the water. And then getting out of the water too, you just pull yourself right onto this easy launch and you're in a nice, safe, steady spot where you can kind of get yourself out of your boat and onto the dock. So that really helps ease the anxiety a little bit if you're coming out to kayak for the first time. Getting in off an easy launch really helps that option for you.
All right, very good. We should mention too, I'm not sure if you can see, let's show the boot. He did not hurt this going kayaking. We just want to put that on record, right?
Right. Yeah, I've been telling people, you know, a river shark came up and bit my boat and crushed my leg, but that hasn't really flown too much. So
sharks in the Grand River, we're going to start that rumor. Are there any, I mean, we'll get into them maybe a little bit more in our next break, but are there any rules that, you know, or tips that you can give people when it comes to kayaking? I mean, just don't be afraid and try it, basically.
Certainly. Well, when it comes down to rules and in the law, you might, so to speak, when you are in a kayak, when you're in a boat, you absolutely must have that life jacket with you in the boat. Now, certainly we take that a step further and we always preach wear your life jacket when you're kayaking. Getting on the water is always about having a lot of fun, but you know your fun can end real fast if you don't have your safety vest on. So first and foremost, having that with you is good. And then of course you need your paddle to do all the work. So yeah, those two things are very important to getting out there and having a good time.
Well, coming up, I might venture a little bit far away with the paddle and see how well we can do. I don't know. But Paul's also got some information coming up too. If you're not necessarily a water person, but you want to check out some other great areas when it comes to trails in and around the Lansing area, we're going to cover that too. So stick around. That's coming up. More fun with the Love Lansing Like a Local campaign here on Studio 10.